Hey, it's me, Ms.Crypto, back again with another video. Today we're going to be explaining the basis fundamentals and application of Ethereum for beginners. We'll cover everything about the Ethereum blockchain as well as its native cryptocurrency, Ether or ETH. In today's video, we'll be going over what is Ethereum, what are Ethereum's uses, and why Ethereum was even created in the first place, as well as where does Ethereum compare with Bitcoin. So join me today to learn about all this and more, right here on Ms.Crypto. If you'd like to learn more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general, you can watch my previous video, What is Bitcoin?, by clicking on the link in the description below. Also guys, I have a long-going beef with the like button, so please don't click on it. Don't hit that subscribe button of this video either, just so you know where not to click. Well, unless you really want to. Thanks. Now, after Bitcoin introduced the whole world to decentralized money, people thought to themselves, what else could we decentralize with blockchains, the technology behind Bitcoin? And that's what led to the Ethereum blockchain's creation, along with Ether, also known as ETH, the native currency and incentive of using this network, which is currently the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. So why was Ethereum created? Well, in order to decentralize even more operations, a completely new network would be needed. One capable of handling more complex operation than Bitcoin, meaning more than just a ledger showing who made its transactions and how much was transferred. This introduced smart contracts to the world, which was one of the most important developments of cryptocurrencies and decentralized apps, or Dapps, until this day. For those of you who don't know what Dapps are, don't worry. We'll cover them in another video in the future, so keep a lookout for that one. Anyway, Ethereum is a blockchain network that was first proposed in 2013 and was publicly launched in 2015. In 2014, its native cryptocurrency ETH was released for initial pre-sale to the public at the price of 40 cents per Ether. Right from its launch, Ethereum received an overwhelmingly positive response and became accepted by a large number of the crypto community. The native currency of Ethereum Network is Ether, but is usually referred to by the name ETH. ETH is one of the digital currencies with the biggest communities created after Bitcoin. The central use of ETH, or Ether, is for developers looking to develop and run applications inside the Ethereum blockchain. Another main use of ETH is for trading cryptocurrencies over digital currency exchanges. According to the developers themselves, Ethereum can be used to codify, decentralize, secure, and trade just about anything, meaning it still has much more potential left to be reached. The Ethereum platform has thousands of independent computers running it, meaning that it's a fully decentralized network. Once a program is deployed into the network, these computers, also known as nodes, will make sure that the program is executed exactly as it's written. So just to recap, Ethereum is a platform for running decentralized apps on the network worldwide. One common misconception is that Ethereum is a currency. In reality, it's not a currency, but rather the name of blockchain and network. But the network does have its own currency, called Ether, which is used to incentivize and run the network, as I mentioned before. Ethereum's overall goal is to decentralize the internet. With this platform, people from all over the world can begin to imagine and design an internet that connects users directly, without the need for a centralized third party controlling everything, such as Google and Facebook. which is the way the internet currently works. A major example of this would be the American government banning Huawei products for allegedly stealing users' data, while all the other big companies are doing the same thing, but business is continuing as usual. So now that we've talked a bit about what Ethereum does, but haven't really explained how it does it. Ethereum's coding language, which is called Solidity, is used to make what's known as smart contracts. These contracts are really just conditions controlling how a program will be run on the Ethereum network. The reason they've called smart contracts is because they handle all the aspects of the contracts, such as enforcement, management, and execution of payments, among many other things. And all of these are decided according to the specifications which are written into the smart contract. Even though these smart contracts added a lot of possibilities to the blockchain, they also have a few downsides. The contracts are self-executing, so that means that they can't really take into consideration any circumstances or exceptions when it comes to executing the orders in a smart contract. So the smart contract is uncompromising and will function exactly how it's written to. Once a smart contract is launched on the Ethereum network, there isn't any possibility to add it or correct it, even by the original creator of the contract. The only way to change a smart contract would be by convincing everyone on the entire network that a change should be made. And that would be nearly impossible. This creates a big problem though, because similar to actual contracts, the smart contract gets more complicated. The harder it is to enforce because more is left for interpretation, or more clauses need to be added into the contract. So in order for a smart contract to work the way a developer wants, they need to make sure that they handle the way the contract should be executed with the perfect accuracy, to make sure the contract does only what the author intended. One of the most well-known examples of smart contract not being executed as originally intended was what occurred with something known as the DAO, which stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. It allowed users to make investments and get returns through investment the DAO made. The code of the smart contract wasn't designed very well and allowed someone to take advantage of it. These people figured out a way to withdraw all the funds out of the DAO. Some claimed whoever did this was a hacker, but in reality, the hackers only just found a way to take advantage of the loophole in the way the smart contract was written to function. After this hack, the community decided to change the rules and reverse the withdrawal so it would be returned the funds to all investors in the DAO. Although most of the Ethereum community wanted this change, which essentially changed the rules of the network, creating a fork of the Ethereum network, there was a small minority who were against this action, and they decided to stay with Ethereum blockchain before these changes were made. This led to the old blockchain and cryptocurrency becoming known as Ethereum Classic, which is technically the original Ethereum. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. I try to answer as many as I can. And remember, try not to put that thumbs up button. And whatever you do, don't like or subscribe. But do keep a lookout for more new videos with me, Ms.Crypto, helping you to understand quickly and simply the fascinating world of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. See ya!